If you were asking me, if I was Gian Horst and I was a GM, Bobby Portis has to be involved. Yeah, okay. What else you want? This wouldn't be, hold on, I'll call you back. No, it wouldn't be absolutely not. I'm not moving Bobby, man. I can't move my guy Bobby. No. And I defend Portis, right? I didn't want Portis to go somewhere else and play. Some of y'all did. I didn't. I was happy they brought back Bobby Portis. So this has nothing to do with not me liking Bobby Portis. This has me along the lines of I can get a young stud that I can pair with Giannis for the next 5 years, and if Kuminga pans out to be something, gives Giannis another reason to stay and play. That, to me, would be why I'd want to do it. I know he loves Bobby Portis, so maybe, you go too far backwards by getting rid of Bobby because you already got rid of Middleton, you already got rid of Lillard, and you got rid of Brook Lopez. He left in free agency. This roster from that championship team, I think it's only Giannis and Bobby left.
I think so. When I look at this scenario, at first I was like, oh, well, why is Bobby Portis, like you're saying, that level untouchable? It doesn't really make sense for him to be at that level. And I thought about it a little bit, and I don't think it's that Bobby Portis has that level of untouchability to the Milwaukee Bucks. I think, one, it's that they didn't want Jonathan Kuminga that much. I think it was more so they were willing to throw a package out there, but they were okay if they didn't make that trade. And the second thing is, I don't think Kyle Kuzma has the trade value. If you go and trade for a guy like Jonathan Kuminga, there's literally no reason to keep Kyle Kuzma on your team. And if you don't feel like you can move him for a reasonable package after you trade for a guy like Jonathan Kuminga, what is the point of making that deal when you're just going to have two guys that are basically the same in Kuzma and Kuminga at this point in their careers? I know Kuminga has a higher upside, but he still is extremely volatile like a Kyle Kuzma.
Well, he's 22.
Exactly. He has those up and downs. He also has a little bit of an attitude issue at points when he's not getting his way. That was part of the reason the Warriors weren't exactly the fondest of him after the 3 years that he spent with the organization. These are all things that I think the Bucks are trying to avoid at this point in their kind of quote-unquote rebuild with whatever's happening with this team. You want the right culture guys around. Bobby Portis is that, and you want to make sure that if you're going to make a move, it's going to be a move that helps improve this team and not just a lateral move.
It's interesting because we talk about Giannis and the future of the Bucks and so forth.